King of the Road.
It's the King of the Road show, and I'm Jim King, proud to report that there's a brand new locally owned and operated radio station in Southeast Texas, AM 1300 KSCT, the talk of Southeast Texas. Listen live for my entertainment announcements and commentaries on this great new station at AM 1300 or at KSCTlive.com. And don't miss the morning show with Tom Clay and Janice Stone. It's definitely a hoot. Now for this week's show. Later on this half hour, we'll look in the rear view at the recent Mauriceville Crawfish Festival. But first, we'll spotlight Louisiana guitar great Tab Benioit at Cash's Bar and Grill in Port Arthur. A guitar player since his teenage years, Tab Benoit's talent and skills have been compared to blues guitar heavyweights like Albert King, Albert Collins, and even Jimi Hendrix. Ride shotgun with me and hold on tight as we cruise to Cash's Bar and Grill in Port Arthur to check out Tab Benioit.
One man has the power to take you behind the scenes. Jim King of the Road.
Jim King of the Road.
Diamond rings and limousines, down home girl, uptown dreams, penthouse suites and Broadway shows. They just don't move her like the Zydeco. She's gone up to the city, she don't know what to do. She got 1 foot in New York City, or 1 foot in the bayou. Taxi cabs and traffic jams, I sure do miss her candy yams. She packed her bags, y'all should have seen that big suitcase full of turnip green. Lord, she is gone up to the city. Still got mud on her shoes. She got 1 foot in New York City, 1 foot in the bayou.
Nice to finally meet you.
All right, nice to meet you, man.
Man, it's been a while since you've been in our neck of the woods. Tab Benioit from Houma, Louisiana, born and raised there.
Yep, been there all my life.
You've stayed true to your Cajun roots, haven't you, musically and in every way?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, there's no reason to stray. You know, it's a lot of roots of all American music is still alive there. You know, you still. Like New Orleans, you know, in particular, I mean, you still have the origins of jazz still being taught to the younger generation. You still have the original rock and roll, which we call swamp pop now, which is still, you know, breeding new kids coming out and playing the original music. So, yeah, you know, there's no reason to leave when everything's available. You know, I mean, there's no reason to stray. It's a beautiful thing, actually.
Amazing guitarist here, a blues guitarist, soul guitarist, swamp guitarist, whatever you want to call it. It's a mixture. Yeah. It's kind of a gumbo of guitar work, isn't it, that you do?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you know, Louisiana's not really known for guitar, you know, so I get guitar in most Louisiana music is a rhythm instrument, you know, and you kind of playing behind people. But you know, when I play in a Cajun band or something like that, or you play in different kinds of bands, where if you want to do a solo, you have to play a fiddle part or an accordion part, or, you know, a piano part, you know, so you kind of learn other instruments, you kind of learn to emulate other instruments on the guitar. And that's one of the cool things about the guitar is, you know, it's versatile enough to be able to do that kind of thing, you know.
Now if she's gone, I wish her well. She might come home, Lord, you just can't tell. But if she runs out of luck, I'm gonna drive right up and get her in my truck. If she's gone up to the city, she don't know what to do. I said she was born and raised down in Morgan City. Still got mud on her shoes. She got 1 foot in New York, 1 foot in the bayou. She got 1 foot in New York City, y'all, 1 foot in the bayou. She got 1 foot in New York City, 1 foot in the bayou. If you ever change your mind about leaving me behind.
It's the King of the Road Show, and we're checking out Tab Benioit, Cash's Bar and Grill in Port Arthur. More in a moment. And coming up later on the program, we'll look in the rear view at the Mauriceville Crawfish Festival.